My name is Othello Bonacci, and I'm a director, DP, and photographer based in the DMV. And today we are talking about the Ronin 4D, and more importantly, why you should not buy it. It has nothing to do with the camera itself, but I'm gonna tell you a little backstory. Just got the camera, super excited to shoot on it. Opened it up yesterday, which was Wednesday. Today is Thursday. I shoot tomorrow, which is Friday. But when I opened it up, I got a swollen battery. As you can see, it's like super wide. The battery, like, it's a little chubby. Yeah, so super dope camera. Have not been able to test it out yet, but this battery creates a problem. And that problem is I can't shoot with it. I can't test it out. I can't, see what the camera's doing. And DJI's response to this, after I sent pictures and after I talked to them on chat, on Facebook, on phone, is I have to send a video in so they can replace the battery. And in my opinion, if I purchase something for $6,700, $7,000, I would expect the content to be working. My working theory is that it wasn't stored properly and the batteries got swelled up. So my recommendation, and the reason why I'm making this video, is for whoever is looking to buy this camera, is to probably get it from like a B&H or some place that is turning over inventory more. Because at this point, like, you don't want to buy something new and spend all that money only for them to turn around and say, oh, you need to go through all these steps. Even though you shoot tomorrow, we don't care, right? So, I still think it's a great camera. I feel like the customer service is really not good. But again, this is not a knock on the camera. This is not a knock necessarily on DJI as a company. This is a knock on how this situation is handled and the policy in place. Because a customer buying, a brand new camera should not have to deal with swollen batteries that don't work, so you can't even turn the camera on. But I think places that turn them over more probably have, they probably have more, probably have better storage, and the cameras aren't sitting as long. For all I know, this camera could have been sitting for years, or it could just be a situation where, the battery itself was existing in a certain temperature for a long time. Who knows? What I do know is that I don't have a camera to use. I have to pivot tomorrow to shoot on probably my FX3 and a gimbal. But it's just a very poor job in terms of customer service from DJI. And I feel like if you are gonna get this camera, maybe think about getting it from a place, I keep on saying this over and over, but maybe think about getting it from a place that like cycles. I did read about like the battery swelling up for other people, but it's not acceptable how you handle a situation. Like, the battery being swollen is not the issue. The issue is how they handled it, right? Because when you're dealing with cinema cameras, you're dealing with people who shoot professionally, and us who work professionally need our tools. Take it with a grain of salt, take it as knowledge, take it as something that you can look to in the future if you're deciding to buy one of these cameras, because I see all the good, but there's obviously some bad. And it's like that with any situation. Could have happened to me, could happen to you. I mean, it did happen to me, could happen to you. So yeah, just, do your research. But this is a thing, it happens, and hopefully if it does happen to you, DJI will work faster than they did for me. So that's all I got. I will update this situation. Hopefully DJI is like, yo, we got you. We're gonna send you 3 batteries, like no problem. But so far, they they told me they'd send me a gift card to buy battery, as opposed to sending me a battery. So unfortunate, but I do believe DJI as a company will rectify. So you all be easy and have a good one. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.